Okay, I'm trying to shoot this in a couple of short videos, and this is the sawmill edge. I've already had this, it came planed, but it's not planed for by any means ready for cabinet making. But what I do, and what I've taught years ago when I was a foreman in a cabinet shop, I would train the new guys when they break the edge, and you always want to break the edge. If you don't break the edge, when you finish your project, that very sharp edge is not going to hold finish. And so that's where it's going to chip away. But if you take and just break the edge like this, now I got to figure out how to show it to you. This is actually more than what you want to do on most pieces, but it gives you an idea. Now, if you're going to be rounding over for a live edge, you don't want any sharp edges. And as you round it over, the technique that I taught them was you keep the sander moving. Now, I'm trying to get it down so you can see how the edge is rounded, and even the face has been sanded a little bit, because in this particular situation, if I was trying to give it that rustic look, I would want to sand this, but not sand it off. Just sand it so that the high points are down. Now I normally start this with 80 grid. I grabbed a sheet and it was 120, but that's okay because I'm not going to be finishing it. I'm just showing you the technique of rounding it over and keep your hand moving. Now just to illustrate that feeling you get in your hands of an electric shock, like when you hit your funny bone. I've been doing this for 30 seconds and my hands are shot. So that's why I went with air sander. It is much better than the vibration I would get out of my old Porter Cable, or even out of my old no-name, I don't even know, Drill Master. This has hundreds of hours on it, by the way, before my hands couldn't take it anymore. This is actually not my finish sander. This is one that I use just for roughing out. And then I have another one that has even less vibration that I finish it off with. But that is the technique. Just keep it moving and you will end up with a round edge. And then you can pick from there how much of a round edge as you work your way back and forth. Hope it was helpful. I apologize for the way I'm shooting this because, like I put on my YouTube channel, I'm very new to this and I suck at it. But I've given myself permission to suck at it so I can get better. Because it doesn't matter what we try in life, folks. When we suck at something and keep doing it, we will get better at it. So you just give yourself permission to suck for a while. And that applies to anything. but especially woodworking. Because trust me, folks, if the men I work with consider me to be a craftsman and would come to me for training and advice, that means more to me than any degree that goes on the wall. So if you keep working at something long enough, you will become very proficient. So, and if you're waiting for the perfect time to start, it's exactly the same as when you plant a tree. You do know what the perfect time for planting a tree is 10 years ago. So don't wait until you have the perfect tools, the perfect shop, because there is no such thing. Just jump in with both feet, do the best you can with what you have, and you'll grow and you'll get better at it. And eventually the other tools will come along. Thanks. I hope this was helpful. Bye.